Where can you go for concerts and carnival rides, stock car races and demolition derby? Cowboys and lumberjacks from chickens, classic cars and heart-pounding drums. Where can you go for hula hoops and petting zoos, turkeys and rabbits and rodeo? Where can you go for Flying W Wranglers in concert and so much more? Just 30 minutes east of the city to Calhan. Where else? The 108th Annual El Paso County Fair, sponsored by Loaf and Jug, is affordable fun for the whole family. July 20th through 27th.
It's one of those things that helps define a community, and it takes us back to our rural roots.
It's just part of our community. It's something we've had here for so long, and people really look forward to attending every year and participating.
Today's VIP event recognizes your participation, much of it behind the scenes, as sponsors, volunteers, promoters, and supporters.
We truly could not have the El Paso County Fair without all of the volunteers who help us.
Many of them stay in their RVs out at the fair, and they're there the whole time.
Everything that we do is on the backs of volunteers, so we want to make sure that they have a great time at this event.
And special recognition today goes to our volunteers who not only give their time but also support the fair through their generous sponsorships of fair events and programs, as well as paying top dollar to support El Paso County youth at the 4-H auctions.
The sponsors are everything. They are the backbone of the county fair. Not only do they provide us with cash support, but they provide us with in-kind services. And without them, we wouldn't be able to do the fair. They help us with marketing, and they are faithful. We have a list of sponsors that come back year after year.
I like the livestock judging. No fair is complete unless I make it through the livestock barns. I used to show beef cattle, and so I like to see the cattle and the sheep and the pigs and even the rabbits and chickens. And if I can get there for some of the judging, then it was a good fair.
One of my favorite fair memories was going through with my kids when they were young and getting to see them engage with the animals. They got to actually go up and pet the sheep and touch the cows and go over and watch an auction happen. What happens at an auction, Mom?
Some of my favorite memories are some of the 4-H activities that we'd do as a club at the fair. You know, club barbecues and camping in the dirt with my friends.
I really love watching these kids go through the junior livestock sale and seeing all of their hard work come to a successful goal when they sell their animals.
And without the fair, these families wouldn't have a place for those kids to bring those projects forward.
And to be able to see the kids and the husbandry that goes on through 4-H, in addition to the crafts and beautiful, beautiful exhibits that some of the 4-H children do as it relates to quilting and tabletop exercises, cake decorating, all of the culinary things that go on, as well as some really nice fine artwork.
I've learned so much from 4-H that I've carried through my life. It's definitely a learning process.
I showed at the County Fair 4-H Horse Show for 4 years. I also had several 4-H displays at the fair over the years. And I've only missed a couple of fairs since I started going.
I've been doing this 12 years. You know, I just love seeing these girls grow and mature during the summer that they're our Fair Queen, and then they go on, so many of them, to do many other wonderful things. One of our former El Paso County Fair Queen was Miss Rodeo, Colorado a few years ago. So seeing our young ladies moving forward and doing things that really please them and that most times are good for our community too is very rewarding for me.
This is our 7th year of El Paso County Speedway running, and we have grown in popularity every year.
Not only is it growing in popularity, but stock car racing at the El Paso County Fairgrounds is an important contributor to the fair itself. Proceeds from the operation of the beer dock help to support maintenance and improvements at the fairgrounds.
My favorite fair memory would probably have to be when I got second. I placed second in the races when the commissioners and our treasurer at the time had a little race in some of the modifieds out on the racetrack, and that was a lot of fun. And I think maybe folks thought we would just get out there and drive around in circles kind of slowly and smile, but we're pretty competitive.
I am excited
I'm ready to win. Anybody gets in the way, they might get tapped. And I thoroughly enjoyed that day.
Speedway fans come to cheer on the local racers with out-of-town specialty classes of vehicles brought in for special shows. And racing during the fair is one of those very special shows.
During the fair, we're going to be bringing in some of those outside race car groups, the URSS 305 sprint cars. They travel throughout the fact is they travel nationwide, but the western region, they have about 20, 25 cars, and we bring in 15 to 20 of them. They'll be here fair night. We'll also bring in the Rocky Mountain Midget Racing Association on fair night. We'll have the Northern Sport Mods, the stock cars, the trucks. So lots of excitement going to be on hand for opening day of the El Paso County Fair.
As stock car races highlight opening night, the fair closes with an entirely different kind of car competition.
The Demolition Derby we have once a year at the county fair.
The object here is to be the last car running. It's great fun for the spectators, and it's an opportunity for our county fleet staff to volunteer their time and expertise when it comes to all things mechanical.
This is our county fair, and our people want to participate to make our fair successful. But parks provide the driver. We don't. We just make sure the equipment is there, is mechanically safe, will do the job it's supposed to do.
This will be our second year to have the Crab Tree Carnival. They're the same ones that go to the state fair. Nice big rides for the young teenagers.
We've got 3 different shows that are going on every day, and they have multiple shows, prices included with admission. Starting out with the Timberworks Lumberjack Show. They've got a kind of a fun, interactive competition with plenty of humor and, you know, chopping logs, rolling logs, things like that. So we're looking forward to that. The second show is the Street Drum Corps. They're world-renowned for their percussions and drums, and they do very upbeat, and I'm guaranteeing people will be up on their feet to listen to those guys. The third show is the Gypsy Time Travelers, and they kind of weave a story through the history of blacksmithing and, you know, participatory, so people get to see the activities going on, and there's giveaways at each show. So
we have our car show on Sunday, the 21st, and we invite everybody to come out and check out the nice cars. There's 7 different classes, and we will give trophies for the best ones.
We have major rodeo events that happen throughout the week, but our big rodeo will be Friday, July 26th. It's a CPRA rodeo. The reason why we like the CPRA is that we do allow local cowboys to enter.
The races that go on at night, the different events. I know we have the Flying W Wranglers coming in this year, and that makes us feel really good, especially me, knowing that the Flying W Ranch is in my commissioner district and trying to help the restoration of the Flying W Ranch.
I do like chickens. I'm a chicken girl and love all of those and talking to the 4-H kids.
you can come at noon, you can go to multiple shows throughout the day.
It's different every year. It's the same, but it's different. There's always new things going on. There's different events. There's always some variety.